This is a story about John and Mary. John and Mary are young and in love. They just got married a few days ago, and now they're buying a house for their future family. John and Mary's love is simple. It doesn't require much. They know how to forgive and how to forget. They know how to be happy about small things. They have a son who is the apple of their eyes, and a marriage that the whole town is jealous of. Of course, John and Mary fight and have their different opinions about things. But at the end of the day, they always make it work. They're happy with each other. Maybe not all day, every day, but every day. This is a story about John and Mary. John is a bitter man who's beaten down by life. He lost his job and became an alcoholic who was never home anymore. His wife Mary wasn't happy about the choices he had made with his life, but she still loved him, even though John didn't care much about her anymore, if at all. John was a violent man who couldn't control himself while he was drunk. Mary was a patient woman who just wanted something as simple as not being second. What Mary didn't know was that John was having an affair with another woman. And what Mary didn't know was that this one-way love of hers was gonna kill her. She didn't know what made John angry that night. Maybe it was the food that wasn't warm anymore when he got home, or the laundry that hadn't been made. John got sober because of the new woman in his life, and they bought a house, had kids, and lived happily ever after. This is a story about John and Mary. John is an older guy who fell for a young woman called Mary. Mary wasn't into John, but felt sorry for this old man who just wanted to be loved. What John didn't know was that Mary was already in love with a young man called James. One night, John thought it would be a good idea to go to Mary's apartment to surprise her, but Mary had other plans. She was with James. John was jealous. Who wouldn't be? He had to watch his love being with another man. Maybe that was too much. Maybe he had enough. Maybe he just couldn't take it anymore. You'll have to face it. The endings are the same, however you slice it. Don't be deluded by any other endings. They're all fake. Either deliberately fake with malicious intent to deceive, or just motivated by excessive optimism, if not by downright sentimentality. The only authentic ending is the one provided here. John and Mary die, John and Mary die, and John and Mary die. Margaret Atwood.